greedy person, or what are the consequences of being a greedy person. We will talk about it, but let us see a little bit about the main story. The story which was about a person named Pavan. And in the story, he was a character who was once a farmer and he needed some on land. Like he wanted to buy some land which he owns himself, you know. So, like he did that, he bought some land, and when he bought some land, he wanted some more, and he sold the previous land, and he continued buying and selling and buying and selling. And one day he gets an opportunity. What kind of opportunity it was? A person said he showed him a big part of land and allowed him to walk as farther as he can. And if he can walk any distance and return back to his place in one day, that much land will be his. So, in simple word, if he can walk 12 acres of land and return back to his original position in single day, that land will be his at something about 1000 rupees or something like that. And since he was greedy, he started walking and he continued walking and walking and walking. He was so greedy that he forgot he had to return as well. And at a point, he realized that he had came too far from the starting point, and it will take him some time to get back to his original position. So he still tried. He tried to return back to his position, but while returning, he was so tired and exhausted that he died while returning. And after that, he was buried into a land which was exact the size of his body, a little bit bigger. So that was the story about this person whose name was Pamu. So, but greed is not only about the land. Greed can be being different from, as I said, we want some more marks sometimes, we want some more money sometimes we want more than we need, just like food or anything like that. Okay, so as I said, greed is something like if you want something more than needed, more than what is necessary or deserved, that is called a greed. So what drives us to be a greedy person? The main question which I asked at the very initial part of the slide. So it is our nature from, it is our evolutionary, result of the evolutionary past. Like in the past, we had our kings who wanted more and more cities to be part. There were people who wanted more resources to feel safe in this world and to be guaranteed about his future and livelihood. So it can be the result, one theory suggests that it was the evolutionary past, and additionally it can be the also result of the influence around us. Like if we are living with a person who are very rich, or maybe he have lots of land or houses, we want to be similar as them. Like sometimes we feel jealous as well. We want like why he have and why don't I have. So that can be also a reason if we are surrounded by the people who have lots of wealth or who want lots of wealth and we want to be similar like them. So this can cause different types of consequences, like it can result into social and political unrest. As I said, if I have enough food but still I am wanting more, that is a state of mind that is causing us not to be happy or maybe sad or maybe never satisfied state of mind that affects our subconscious part of mind. And also, I don't know why this slide is showing half hours. Okay, so as you can see, it causes lots of social or mental effect to us. We are never satisfied, we are never happy due to the greed nature. So what next? Of course, then it can't be totally prevented, but we can try to control it, and we can try to control it at some extent. That can be one of the method can be meditation, because when practice mindfulness or yoga or something like that, we realize this reality of the world, reality of our life, the consciousness. And another can be the same that you have to learn how to love that you already have. So if I am having enough food to live happily, if I am having a house, I have to be happy with that instead of thinking that person is having a big building or apartment. So we have to learn, practice how to be happy with what we have. Of course, and the most important point is the third point. Like instead of focusing on what we have, we should focus on like uh, what we want to be. What I want to say is that if I am a person with my parents and happy children, I have to think myself as a person who is a happy member and I have everything. Like I am something that I need to be. Instead of thinking that I have a parent, I have a children, and so that I want some more money and some big apartment as well. So we should focus on what we are rather than on what we have. So practice gratitude, of course. So conclusion is when we are about to die at the end of our life, or we need the land is high into it. That means if we are 5 feet and 2 feet wide, we are going to be buried here, and that is the land that we need at last. So thank you so much, and avoid the pitfalls of it. Find good contentment and stay happy. Don't be too greedy. And yes, if you are happy in a 6 feet land, that is fine. If you are happy in a one small house with happy family members, that is fine. You don't have to